The battle begins.
I think you're right. I'm gonna go with PSG as well. Even though, you know, Death Prophet is a hero that can take over very, very quickly, very easily as well.
Yeah.
I still think just to stand and everything, it's gonna be tough.
Wait,
We're gonna have a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, innocent. Oh, that
He's
might be
gonna
the
have
first
another
one right
gush
now with the Earth Spike, and it's only a few hits away. Might belong to RN, and he's trying so hard to run away. Another gush. Oh, come on, one more hit, a little bit too more. Innocent stuck in a tree and die over there, and it's the first blood for team. Nigma.
Yep, Ironman with the first blood here. But getting back to the point I was talking about earlier, it's always a big hit to your lineup when you have to use a stand-in. It just throws the whole team chemistry off, you know? Like, you don't know how things are gonna work out. Obviously, Mind Control is also a fantastic player, so it's gonna be a big hit no matter what.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that it should be a big impact to the lineup that people have to changing roster. I mean, changing roles from post one
definitely.
to right.
Oh,
Having a
mouse.
yeah.
Some mouse problems here.
Yeah, mouse.
So just talking about the lanes, Puck should lose to Death Prophet. Probably like a 6-4 matchup. DP is just an incredibly strong laner. Titan is gonna lose to Monkey King. And top lane is not that easy for Weaver actually. So the laning phase should go slightly in the favor of LGD. And then we'll have to see who can come out of on top in those team fights. Because both lineups have massive amounts of team fights.
Yeah, it's like they're losing first blood, but well, I gotta agree with you. The PSG.LGD have a comfy lane, and looking at the fight on top, that's some pretty big harass between two sides. If that will be the next kill, which lane is going to be, in your opinion?
Oh, going in.
Yeah,
oh, I got popped. That was very close.
Very close on these.
Io Weaver should win this lane simply because they just have almost infinite sustain with that Io in lane. Like, it's very hard to beat Io dual lanes nowadays. So the longer this lane goes, the bigger the advantage will be for Nigma.
Well, we've seen some IOs in the BBC lower league that Class 2 in Southeast Asia, and that's the PSG.LGD Korea down.
Yeah, Monkey King didn't really lose anything though, I think, so he should be just fine. I'm actually a bit surprised about mid lane. That DP is doing so well. I mean, that Puck is doing so well, sorry.
Yeah, nothing to say. You say that the a little bit disadvantage when they play against the Dead Prophet, right?
Yeah, should be a tough lane, but so far he's doing really well. But Nigma still sitting at a 1k gold lead thanks to the first blood and the bounty room pickup support.
Oh, enough harass coming out from Vihad, spending the Spirit Siphon and a Crypt Swarm to harass him. Nothing to say. You think he would be a little bit fatigued after a game against Team Liquid?
I mean, it's only 2 games, you know. We gamers are used to play like 10 hours straight with no sleep and no food. So he should be fine. It's gonna be alright.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the China training conditioning, man. I was in a Chinese team. I was not allowed to
how was
support, you know, so I'm just kidding, of course.
Okay. Yeah. And I believe that. And it's okay.
No, but they're very serious about training. But of course, they do enforce some good physical and mental conditioning as well, because they don't want the players to feel bad, you know, obviously.
I feel like what they are doing a very good job is wait in the middle lane, almost goes out, but nothing to say. And back to the bottom lane, we have some fight going on here with the Monkey King doing the power strike, dropping quite low, RMN moving in. Man, it seems like every lane got potential to kill here, Black.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very aggro draft from both teams, and whoever makes a mistake in one of those lanes can just lose a hero very quickly. Like, even at Weaver, even though he's at full health, he can drop from 100 to 0 if he gets speared, and then a follow-up Ramble Maze. Like, they have a lot of damage output on every lane, as you have said. And then as soon as the mid laners are level 6, there's a lot of potential for rotation as well. DP, very strong with Exorcism, and Puck with the coil. Can set up a lot of kills. Ooh, nice side step power, man.
Yeah.
Dire structures.
Time like the game, I think we're gonna see a real action-packed game at the wait in the middle lane, starting in for that nothing. Say, let's see how can he escape from that. No, they will fight till the day. Waiting for support to put the ball down. At need to get something out of that loss. But, well, still not a good trade anyway for Team PSG.LGD, losing one-on-one against the Dead Prophet.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing that could have happened because Luna TP'd in just in time to get the experience for the kill. So he's gonna have a really good game. Let's call Luna. You wanna get the level 6 ASAP.
Yeah, I off with the brother spears, with the combo with the spears, and get one more kill. KuroKy can do anything to help his teammate. Just
Blessings upon
yeah, he's just a Weaver, unfortunately. Doesn't have any stunts or slows to help his teammates. But that's what we said, man. Like, you get caught out of position once, there's just so much burst damage on the radiant side that you die very quickly.
yeah, but they're trying to get something out that loss once again, going straight for that Fabian Digby, using the spears of Smart, didn't hit anyone. Now they get something out. XinQ gonna be the next target, but I don't think they will dive in at the same time. Some fight happening in the bottom lane as well. KuroKy down to Armin. That's not a good sign for Team Nigma.
Yep. You can really see this high level Luna just coming into the lane and pulling out the line, which is at level 3. Luna's almost level 5 now because of the solo kill and getting the solo XP mid lane. It's just like such a big deal for a support early game if that happens to you. Like your game is just so much better than it usually is. And he's gonna be very happy about that.
A prize.
Again, we were talking about the Thai Hunter gonna have a rough time against Armin, and well, man, looking pretty okay at the moment for me.
Yeah, he's actually doing fairly decent, which is surprising
Radiant's middle tower
because
is under attack.
Monkey King is the natural counter as a Tide Hunter. So yeah, our man definitely holding his own there in a lane where I think he shouldn't have. But now, you know, as the levels go higher, there will be more and more bullying potential for this Monkey King.
Yeah,
It's insane.
yeah, this is actually the first attempt to try to take down in the middle lane, dropping a green point for the first time. Weehawk has come out with a rubber man, waiting for support. Where are they? Error 4-4. Now Bailey stays around. All hits him. And then the kill goes PSG.LGD. Another important kill after they lost to the 1v1 fight for Nigma a few minutes ago.
We'll have to see now whether TP's good next. Maybe they want to pressure this Monkey King and if people use that exorcism to possibly pressure the tower. Puck coil is down, so I don't really expect a rotation from him. And DP is TPing bottom, yeah. Good
Yeah,
call.
it's
And he
gonna
just wants
be,
to pressure out that Monkey King. They have to be really careful though.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a big fight from lane.
Exorcism.
Start on BT. Oh no. Spike turn on Exorcism for the first time. They try to kill and get the tower at the same time. XinQ. Round turns round. Stop the DP for a while. INM. Getting into a bit of a fight for Golden State. I'm waiting for the ball, but he went to fight for that. Next up is Weehawk being chased by the Monkey King. Here we go with the Exorcism. To the trees, and nobody can see him. And now he's gonna kill. And he's a double kill for Weehawk. What a positioning by Weehawk. Oh no. Looking for that Weehawk. Triple kill and got a potential goal for one combo. Oh, XinQ knocked away. 6 to 7 games score. That's the first big team fight in this game.
Yeah, and Mars also dropping top to Higher Weaver. This was like,
Radiant's
it's
top
almost
tower is
way
under
too
attack.
hard for the Tide Hunter. Like they're fighting into an exorcism. And now we can see the reason why you never do that. Like it's just way too much damage early game. Puck
Radiant's
commits in,
middle tower
gets
is
stunned,
under
dies
attack.
immediately from full health. And they're just way in over their head. Like this was totally unnecessary by LGD to commit into that. And now DP's in trouble though.
Yeah, they keep coming back again. It seems like this is the I think that screen ended for Weehawk right away to go into one thing. Last innocence is gonna die. Again, jumping from 3 to 3. And another kill for Armin the Monkey. Top lane, the Saiyan has been on top, hit the bar, hit the wall, dropping a green point. Then that Weaver drops quite low. He's trying to use time lapse. He already used time lapse, so he died right away. It's 10 kills, go Team PSG.LGD. Oh man.
Yeah, so we had 4 heroes drop on PSG.LGD's side, and then just 30 seconds later, 4 heroes dropping for Nigma. Like, it's just way too much action going on to keep up with all of it.
Oh my god, such a high
I feel
octane
like
game.
they're just overstaying the
middle
welcome every
tower
time.
is
Like
under
Nigma
attack.
this time, they have no exorcism, but they're like, doing a very aggressive posture, and they get punished for it badly. Then as well, top lane, they choose to fight, they get punished for it severely as well.
Yeah, 2 lanes at the same time. This is not looking good for Nigma. Now they are back for the revenge once again, using the bull ward, trying to slow them all down. Miracle with GS playing super aggressive and at the same time there's some kill on RMN on the river.
Solo killed him with Eclipse. Yeah, okay, that's the power of Luna. Once you're level 6, level 7, you just have so much nuke potential. Like, he literally just has 1800 nuke damage, and RMN felt a little bit of that.
Wow. 10 minutes
Roll
game,
Titan.
we have almost 20 kills. What a fast-paced game.
I wish that both lineups have they're very aggressive, and they're definitely showing it here. But so far, LGD is in the better trade. 2K have already. Bounty rune spawning now.
Mine
That
is
should be a
truly
good
a
trade.
blessed life.
Titan more.
Yeah, the keep on fighting RMN. They're forcing support to put them all down. That's not even a support, that's a pull right here. Next one to be. Oh, got away with the KuroKy, and now they just go back in for round 2. KuroKy is right here with a head. Miracle dropping so low.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
And we have fight on top. You think he's gonna have a round 2? Yeah, definitely a round 2. Nothing to say. Almost dropping a 3 point. Quite lovely punches down the side. Dropping so low.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Walking back to the tower.
Dyer's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is fortified.
No way. He's gonna run away from that. Maybe a 16. Striking on him. Nothing to say. Another kill. He's 14. The PSG.LGD.
Yeah, they're just getting overrun here. Like, outnumbered. Nigma's completely outnumbered. They're strong hero, the Death Prophet, as well as Titan. We're both taking that tower. And if you're Nigma, you cannot take any team fight without their DP or their Titan Hunter. So they got caught out of position once more. And again, PSG.LGD with just a better trade again. They're gonna get into 1 tower as well.
Dyer's top tower is
And they
under
look like a
attack.
very, very strong team right now in this series at least.
Dyer's
They're
top
both
tower
down the
is
series, so
falling.
let's be careful.
Yep, Spear of Mars to stop the
Radiant's
invaders.
bottom tower is under attack.
Nigma is scattered up in the middle lane, up to something. Maybe it's gonna wrap up. And
Yeah, to be
start
careful,
taking towers
Eclipse is
to-
back up again. We have seen the damage potential it has on a single hero. If we get out of position, they die.
And that is
Dyer's
position
top tower is
5.
under attack.
Yeah, that's
Luna.
position 5, yes. Who has more net worth than both the supports of the Dire side.
Wow, that's interesting.
He's having a really
Dyer's
good
top
game for
tower
himself.
is under attack.
Oh my god. Well, talking about, well, if I have awake, bomb lane can kill. Seems like we have and RMN trying to put a lot of pressures on bomb lane. And it feels like Nigma trying to invade game, but I don't see any offensive observer wards inside of the PSG.LGD.
Yeah, that's because the 2 strongest cores are currently playing away from the supports. Like, honestly, Nigma, they look a little bit lost. Like, they're not sure what they want to do right now.
Yeah.
And I'm dropping a little bit of ready.
Yep. And then maybe a few of the
Oh my god. So much damage. Now though, that leads to a little time window where Titan Hunter has Ravage, DP is gonna have exorcism soon, and they will be able to take another objective with that. Probably the mid tower. And it's gonna be hard to defend without Coil as well as Eclipse. They still have Monkey King ult though if you choose to skill it, and Arena. As well as Dark Willow ultimate. Like, it is just way too many abilities to keep track of, and we'll have to see how the teams manage it, because even as observers, I think we're gonna have a hard time doing that.
Yeah, true. Alright. Oh dear. Well, if you're talking about the position pound to pound, at this moment, we're saying PSG or Nigma, which side is stronger?
A prize.
I would probably give the advantage, like in a very straight on 5v5, probably would give the advantage to PSG, because they have that Arena plus Dark Willow combination, as well as Coil plus Dark Willow combination. There's just way too much combo potential on the Radiant side. I think for Nigma to win a team fight, they need to surprise them, and they need to burst down a hero 2 before the fight begins.
It's a prime target for Team Nigma in the team fight.
It's probably best if they can kill Puck and or Dark Willow. I think those are the 2 most important targets. They just offer too much utility for the team right now.
Yeah, I can't agree with you that, because the
Double damage.
Like, it's just so much potential. Like, you Puck Coil on 2, then you Dark Willow ult on top. Both of those heroes are gonna die, no problem. Then you still have Arena, you still have Eclipse, and you still have Monkey King ult. Like, this lineup just looks so damn scary to fight into. It's actually insane.
And when it comes to the tower pushing, it's also not bad too. Lane,
it's not bad.
control.
Monkey King, Battle Fury completed after this camp. He is pretty damn rich for himself. And Weaver is not really a hard carry, so he will definitely get outscaled by that Monkey King. And we have seen Arme on Monkey King so many times. He just gets this Aghanim's plus Battle Fury and just goes completely out of control.
Yeah, he is considered one of the best Monkey King in China. He played this hero so many times as well as Morphling. It feels like lately, it feels like he's so comfortable with the hero.
Blessings
Monkey
of
King,
my loyal warrior.
Arrowblade, Morphling, all these, you can count on him.
We can see how much respect Nigma is paying LGD here. Like, they have all the ultimates up, Ravage is up, and Exorcism is up, but they're afraid to take a fight. Simply because the team fight is so overwhelming on the Radiant side. But at the same time, the Weaver IO might be getting caught out here.
That's a very good point of view. I kind of agree with that, you know. Well, when you got everything up, you are supposed to just head in and try to fight, especially you have a long cooldown ultimate like High Hunter here.
Well, they're baiting them in. Single
Yeah.
High Ground is very scary.
But it was only a few targets. Not for that boss and using a lockdown. I have one stuck inside the circle, sucking in, and fucking team too. And using the move on the boss and even damage. They want to speed walk away from the circle. And now Xbox is still a little bit too late. And we also know that we can no more because
Stay healthy. Crazy goes also.
a silent comes out of the Weaver. Got an accurate squeeze out of the PSG.LGD. And it's time to move on, push the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Team Nigma.
Radiant
Yeah, this
structures
is
are
exactly how
fortified.
the fight needs to start for them to be successful. They get only a single man
Dire's
coil
top
on the
tower
Weaver.
is under
He
attack.
gets relocated out. So they
Radiant's
reach that
middle
point.
tower is
Even
under
though the
attack.
Ravage, there's
Tower
no more
is
team fight
falling.
potential coming out from the Radiant. You can see it here. Even though the Ravage, this kind of optional doesn't really do much, it helps them save the Weaver. And then after that, again, they're committing into the Exorcism. Like, committing into the Exorcism is so scary at any point in the game. Like, he's just so strong.
Yeah, that is a really good point. You know, the small play is actually something that I overlooked play by DH that actually saved the day, and also that Ravage are not bad at all.
Also, that spear, I don't know why it didn't flip the tree, but if that spear hits the tree and he gets stunned there, this DP will actually die and the whole team fight is different. Whatever happened there was very fortunate
Dire's
for
middle
that
tower is under attack.
for Weha here.
Dire's structures
As
are
Team
fortified.
PSG.LGD to walk back once again, try and take down the mid-killing tower. Once they get this one, it's going to be quite easy for them to go into Dire route here and then trade through. And now we are seeing the Weaver, Miracle, and GH. We have the potential to win in late game, like super late game for Weaver.
And it's very tough against these heroes, against Puck as well as Dark Willow and Monkey King.
And aim for time lapse at the last second and will get away. They will be back at the same time. The rest of Team Nigma is squishing in. Through the high ground they go, leading by Miracle. This one slowing down. XinQ is walking away fast. Stay there. Back for the door.
We can just see, like, you know, they messed up their arena, they messed up their Monkey King ultimate, but then a 4-man Puck coil plus the 4-man Eclipse, this is way too much damage potential. We said they have room for error, and it really shows you. They have way too much team fight at the disposal. You can see it here. The arena pretty much wasted.
Dire's
Weaver
middle
back
tower
to full,
has
gets
fallen.
relocated out, but then Nigma overcommits. They don't have Death Prophet ult, they don't have Ravage. They go onto the enemy's high ground, then we can see here the Monkey King is gonna whip his ult as well, but then a huge coil by NothingToSay. Look at the coil coming in here. Huge coil on 3, Eclipse on top, way too much damage.
Oh god.
They just
Fury.
get deleted from the map.
Yeah. That's such a... Oh wait. Now back. Seems like action about to start the game. We have 30 kills in only around 19 minutes. They are chasing for 6 kills.
Yeah. They don't have any AoE stun other than Lion and Ravage, and both are not there.
Armin ends being a target here at the bottom lane. Jumping in, but he's gonna be able to score.
Yeah. Like they're both spellcasters, there's a foot on Titan, so it's very beefy. They need that Monkey King to kill him.
And now let's take a look at the road chart tip. We have Team Nigma going in.
Generation! You have your stuff.
Nobody dies
You
yet.
still have to fight.
They just to kite out the DPO. After
Radiant's
DPO,
top
they're very
tower
weak.
is under
So once
attack.
DPO is on cooldown and expired, they will go in again. Alright, very well done here by PSG. Now they might even look for a Roshan themselves, because that problem without ult is just not the same hero.
Right? No air position. 5v5,
Yeah.
no?
And DP right now is, I would say, almost 50% of the damage. Like, Weaver hits the damage too, but most of it is going to come from depth of exorcism. At this point in the game, at least. Weaver needs to up and yep, he's going to Roach Pit, the newly registered up and the Monkey King. Makes it easy. And the back to coach back to the current Roshan.
From PSG.LGD. Going to steal Mars trying to slow the invaders down. Miracle ready to get up to the high ground.
Monkey statues are very powerful if you go up to the high ground, and they choose not to. Okay, like
Agony Valkyrie and holding on the ages of Immortal for Monkey King army.
so they traded the Dark Willow for a Roshan kill, very worth it. And they're smoking up without a Dark Willow. I don't think Nigma will expect this. They don't have Ravage, they don't have DP ult, so they're not ready at all. See if they can catch someone or not.
Yeah, I would love to say that the skill calculating, the cooldown calculating of Team PSG.LGD is so good. They know when to attack. Always my team at PSG.LGD getting ready for the next objective, which is I think they're gonna push it.
Yeah, mid on top. I don't really think they will be able to get an objective. Like what PSG really wants to do, just slow the game down as much as possible, make sure that the Monkey King can get his BKB. Once Monkey King has BKB, he is the king of the game. So they're just gonna wait for his BKB and then they're gonna take all the outer towers with that Aegis. Until then, just control the map, make sure that you just find pickoffs when you can. He's not even going into BKB, straight going into damage. Daedalus on Monkey King, okay. I've seen this build before, and it can be really, really painful. Like, he can kill you in seconds with this build. But it's risky, it's risky. If you get ravaged, attacks, you can die. Easy.
I have seen so many Monkey games that end
Dire's top
with
tower is under attack.
the sad ending without BKB of Monkey.
Dire's top tower
Not
is
going
falling.
BKB is very greedy, and that might be one of the comeback points for Nigma. Because they still have Ravage, and they have the best anti-hero in the game, or one of the best, which is Lion, with Pale Hex. So there's a lot of potential danger for the Monkey King, if he's out of position.
Yeah. But if he can win, now going for a BKB in this game for Monkey King, that's just gonna give Army a lot of moral boost to go into the second game of the series.
Yeah, I mean, just winning games without having to build BKB always feels like such a boss move, you know? Like you're the king of the gym.
Yeah. Alright.
Rarely happens. Usually you always go BKB anyway, even after you throw damage at him, but sometimes you're just feeling yourself so much you don't go for it. Relocate again.
Monkey King, a lot of damage coming up on him because no BKB on his they're gonna get them on tower and maybe mark on the second one of the
Dire's bottom tower
There's
is
a
falling.
really big disconnect here going on in Nigma. Like, DP was farming the hard camp on the Dire side, while Titan was peeking into Ravage. Like, something seems off, you know? It's not the Nigma we usually see with like impeccable team chemistry and team play. Like, they're gonna get it together, because if they lose this game, or the series rather, they're 0-2. And if
Dire's
you're 0-2,
bottom
you're in a
tower
really bad
is
spot.
under attack.
Yeah, really bad spot. Whole game losses in a row. Yeah, I can't agree to do that. Something wrong with the team communication. Hopefully they can pick themselves up.
Dire's bottom tower
Let's not get
has
ahead of
fallen.
ourselves. This game is not over yet, but they will have to definitely step it up. Like they need to play around the cooldowns better, and they need to play together as well.
Radiant's turret has been killed.
Okay, now
Radiant's top tower is
still
under
have this
attack.
on his pocket.
Radiant structures
Okay,
are
now the
fortified.
bottom with his tower.
Dire's middle tower is under
No
Dire's
tech.
middle tower has fallen.
Action by switch back to the top lane. And going to the point.
Yeah, I win.
Dodging the green coin and just go back in the game. They know that NothingToSay has no ultimate. Nigma, we want to fight against the wall.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The way also some action happening in Riha on the BKB. Plays wheel plays down and it seems to be a big team fight right here. Aiming towards that mark. Now Melody Wukong command is out, but nobody inside of the circle completely, but they still trying to go around. So many skill and skill spam, nobody does the jack.
Yeah, watch the defensive Monkey King ult, just to be able to secure their retreat path. And I'm a little bit surprised that Weha didn't activate Exorcism there, because they were fighting him.
Yo,
Way
and
with
they
BKB.
actually support.
Yeah, KuroKy just gets blown up. Our man in trouble here again. You can't TP out. Now the beat cooldown is too short. Oh, good blink dagger away. Yeah, wow, that cast range. Damn.
Alright, it is reclaimed, but at the same time, seems like we are fighting with Beaver. Now the core cannot kill each other. It's now the matter of which core can kill more.
Big double stun. No damage.
Yep. And it's a double kill for Nigma. The Nigma needs something like this to keep happening in order to come back to this game. The network gap is 12k, and now they want to get one more. It's why. Slide himself
No
down.
cancel.
Yeah.
I mean, we have seen it here. Monkey King can still die very easily. He deals a lot of damage, but his lack of BKB just killed him there. If he had a BKB there, I think hands down they win that fight. And let's call it his confidence is kind of costing them now. Like, I think they need to slow down the game a bit, just make sure that he can farm his BKB, and then just close out the game slowly.
He has no plan to go for BKB.
You need to go BKB against Tidehunter, against Lion. You just can't, like, you can't get away with it. You can see this team fight here again.
That's exactly the word that I had in mind. You can't get away with that.
Yeah, it's too much at this level of competition.
Yeah.
It was a good double stun by Monkey coming out to set up the fight, but again, Monkey King has no ult, no BKB, and they were waiting for him to come in. You see, he jumps in, Exorcism immediately pop, Ravage immediately pop, and he just gets completely taken down by the DP.
Okay, ahead. Well, in order to swing the momentum back, they need to win maybe 2 or 3 more team fight between Nigma.
Yeah. The problem is also for Nigma that the Weaver did die last fight, and he is their core that needs to scale, get a lot of items in order to really carry them.
Yeah, he's still level 15.
Dire's middle tower
Compared
is
to
under attack.
the Monkey King level 20
Radiant's
already.
bottom tower
Even
is
though
under
Monkey King
attack.
will not, won't be able to kill that Weaver, but we will not have enough damage to take his orders down fast. Now they are winning on the high ground. So Nigma now jumping down to the reverse side of the Hex and the Earth Spike. Nice set up by KuroKy. Nice reaction down to easy kill by PSG.LGD. Well, the damn.
I mean, they just have too much damage. Monkey King is just killing everybody in seconds. And Nigma moves out without Exorcism, without Ravage. They were both on like 10 seconds cooldown. And again, it's a little bit of an anti-timing. Not really characteristic for Nigma. And they get punished for it once again. They're gonna lose their high ground real quick into this Monkey King.
Dire's structures
least it didn't kill the Monkey
Radiant
King
are
again,
scanning.
but it really cost him a lot too. But again, like the Monkey King, you know, he's really confident. Let's just put it that way. Like not buying BKB is really
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
it's really something.
Yeah, true.
I feel like
Really
he would
something.
not have died a single time if he just goes for BKB. He's still not queuing up BKB, by the way. He's having bash like and it's really at a cost.
Nothing to say. That is a matter of second killing KuroKy. He had jumped down to the river and illusory orbs or some combo. And he's on the way to the Dagon.
He already has Dane picked up, and KuroKy just gets picked off like he is a creep, basically.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say though, it's not easy. Like you have to blink in, you have to veil, you have to Dagon, silence orb, phase shift. You can easily misclick anything there and die. So well played there, but nothing to say.
Nothing to say. To say, technical wise, he's actually one of the best in the mainland as well. Now, the PSG.LGD coming out inside the road content.
Like the damage output of this Monkey King with Daedalus is just absolutely ridiculous. Now he has an Aegis to work with, and the Basher picked up as well. So he probably doesn't care too much about, you know, not having a BKB. Because if you get Ravaged and Exorcism now, you'll just come back alive.
PSG.LGD. Alright, this is interesting. 15k ahead. Now they are grouping up. Trying to the rest of Team Nigma needs to fall back. Balance right, connected on it. Illuminate, wall back to the high ground.
Everyone's been talking about.
Yeah, but that's his BKB expanded, and the lower his BKB goes, the more dangerous Puck, Dark Willow, and Mars will become. Even this Luna, like, this 5 Luna is working out perfectly for them. It's actually dealing so much damage in these fights, providing very helpful as
right now, unless they're gonna lose at least 2 sub-racks here, jumping from 3 to 3, and Arme to the top lane now, striking on the top lane.
He did a very good move where he had all the components of the aim disc in his inventory, and just as he was about to get killed, he assembled it, and then it triggered, like, even though he was at like 30% health. Like, the only reason you do that is so it doesn't trigger randomly when you get damaged by...
So, will you do the same thing?
Yeah, but it's a very high MMR skill. I would say probably 9k.
Dropping, turn on the BKB and fuck away. Relocate, but they are looking around to IMN, slow down the gun, IMN, no, I have the land. But they still want to fight on this one, aiming for
We have revenge to
Jen?
Yeah, Jen drop.
They're not picking it up?
Hey! Ball back right away. Gonna recommit the fight again, Boa, Fabian, still Mars, knocking down to 3, no? Where is the main dynamic dealer? Is Monkey King still in the graveyard?
Yeah. They chose to fight without Monkey King, which is most of the net worth. You have to be really careful. Like, even though you're really far ahead, you still need to wait for your Monkey King. He is like probably half the damage of your entire team. And let me just check real quick. Is he going for BKB next? No. Still Abyssal Blade. This is kind of comical, but like, he just wants to show people that he is too good, you know? Like, he doesn't need BKB, it's beneath him.
Yeah.
What is this item? I don't need this.
Radiant
that
are
is me
scanning.
in a ranked game. I mean, going through damage is so much fun and tempt. But anyway, yeah, I think he's
Dire
quite confident in his
scanning.
team communication, the way that his teammates just go in, the layers of the fight and all that. You know, he knows that most of the time he's not the first one to go in. And now look at that, nothing to say. Get caught. Rato already entered. Dropping a big point on two. Stop the rates of team Nigma. He's coming in support. Miracle. Oh, turn on the BKB from Fabian. He's ready for the fight. That's why High Hunter
Radiant
They
structures
just get
are
completely
fortified.
offside by Nigma here. Like the way they use their blink dagger ability.
Dire's middle tower
He just
is under
made
attack.
PSG.LGD overspin and this
Radiant's
monkey
top
king without
tower
BKB,
has
he just
fallen.
can't fight. Like everyone's just running away from him. Because they're just stunning him or slowing him or yuling him. Like, he really needs to get a BKB. There's no way he's getting away with it any longer.
He has
Dire's
it
middle
down.
tower
He has
is
it
under
down.
attack.
BKB is on the way, so the next one is going to be completely different.
Okay, he's like,
Alright,
maybe,
fine.
maybe I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a tough position for Nigma, but
Dire's
that
top
was
tower
exactly
has
what they
fallen.
needed. Like they need 2 or 3 more
Dire's
fights
top
like that,
barracks are
and
under
they'll be
attack.
back in the game. DP late game does not fall off at all, and Weaver level 25 plus can get really scary as well. So there are still chances. It looks unlikely, but it's still possible.
Yep. All right, the chat is still wide
Dire's
open for
middle
both
tower
sides to
is
see.
under attack.
Meanwhile, PSG.LGD just need to just seal the game. I have seen so many games of PSG.LGD, even though they won that one, but they having some problem with the mid-game transition. They always have a good lane because of their individual skills are so high, and but they sometimes it was a bit rough for them to transition from the good early game into a happy ending.
Yeah, LG is historically a team that always struggles a little bit to close out games.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top barracks is fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is fortified.
It is no fight.
Dire's bottom barracks is under attack.
To the Lord with you, to be rewoven. A golden thread.
Bounty. Stay healthy, stay moving.
Nothing will stand in my way.